You have to learn how to be still, because you'll think that your brain is discombobulated and it is so organized. Be still is not just sitting still. Be still is going back to sit still, is reviewing. Oftentimes, I've always written notes to myself, and I have books galore. And recently, God has had me to review them. And whatever I'm doing right now, He told me to do 20 years ago. I just didn't do it. I didn't have time to do it, I guess. I didn't even sit down and review the stuff that I was writing. I was just writing. And even in this season, He had to start to slow me down again and say, go look at it. Like He just had me to see it differently. And spend some time with what He was teaching me. Spend time with the systems. Spend time with the learning. Spend time with it. Carve out time to be intentional about it. Don't let nobody interrupt this time, because you're going to see your growth in it, right? Then you actually will be able to see why you had to have faith, and why you have to have faith in the current situation you're going to have faith in. And we do testimony service so that you can see how you've had faith and what it got you. But we do testimony service without the emotional part of it, because we don't want to be saying the words that we thought that wasn't even true. So we don't want to give it in so much detail that now we messed up the blessing that's in the testimony itself, because you're going to be delivered by the words of your testimony. So if your testimony is full of, I hated him and I didn't want to be with him. No, it's that I saw the relationship differently than what it was. And I saw it in a very negative way. And now I see it in a very positive way. And now I see when he didn't pick me up, and it hurt me, that I needed to know that he wasn't capable of picking me up and doing the things that I needed him to do. Not that he didn't want to do it. Not that I wasn't worthy of it. Not that he wanted to hurt me. It was he really did not have it. And I can see how difficult it is for me. And that doesn't mean that I go back to that. What that means is I set a standard up for myself. What is it that I'm looking for? What is it that I do want somebody to have the capacity and the capability to do? This is in GAP school, guys. GAP is filling in the gap. It's talking about capacity, capability, data, rules of engagement, ethics, processes, procedures, principles, values, integrity. We're going to fill in the gap. Communication, conversation, affiliates, networking. There's so much in the gap that we need to fill in that you have to come to GAP class on Sunday. General accounting principles. Y'all got that.